All right, I'm going to take a look at gold today. I predicted this in my nightly reports for subscribers. I kind of knew this was going to happen. This is the intermediate downtrend line. Breaking that downtrend line is another confirmation that the intermediate bottom has been left behind. I'm pretty sure this is going to turn out to be an intermediate bottom, even before this is broke. But I warned the other day when gold reached this level in the morning. I told my subscribers that the banking cartel was going to attack gold. They want to they want to keep they would like to keep gold suppressed as long as possible. Their short positions are still rather high, and so they're going to fight to keep gold from breaking this trend line. Once this trend line's broken, we're going to get a lot more technical buyers come in, and we're probably going to start to develop some momentum. Now, they were able to create a bloodbath phase this time right here. So I'm not really expecting the big short squeeze type move like we've had in several of the other intermediate cycle lows. So let me widen this chart. All right, this is kind of one example. They weren't really able to create a bloodbath phase at this intermediate bottom. It was more of a kind of a double bottom here, and they tried multiple times in here to come down and break this support zone and create that bloodbath phase, but they couldn't do it. Tried one more time here, that failed, and then you get this kind of a short squeeze type rally. The same thing happened here, even kind of more apparent. 3 attempts to break this support zone and create that bloodbath phase. Not able to do it. It results in this violent short squeeze move. Same thing happening here. Again, big violent move higher. But that's not really the case this time, I don't think, because we do clearly have what I would qualify as a bloodbath phase. This 1850 level, this was support. It was tagged multiple times, and then when they managed to break that, we get this big whoosh down. That did allow the banking cartel to cover a sizable amount of their shorts, but not. This wasn't a severe bloodbath phase, so they're still stuck in a good amount of shorts. So I knew this was going to happen. They're going to defend this trend line. They don't want this breaking. When it does, it's going to price is probably going to start to develop some momentum to the upside, and then they're going to have to cover their shorts into a rising market. They would prefer to keep this thing pinned back in this area and try and get out of their shorts under 1900. I don't know if they're going to accomplish that or not. They're certainly going to try, but if not this week, I think probably be next week. All of this manipulation, all it does is it makes the rally more aggressive once the interventions and the manipulation is broken. They're also attacking the mining stocks. They want to keep sentiment depressed in the metal sector. Just that much easier to try and prevent gold from breaking this resistance zone. So it remains to be seen. I kind of suspect they're going to succeed in keeping gold below this trend line this week and probably below 1900 to close the year out below 1900. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get a big buying surge later this week and blast through this. But my guess at this point is that they're probably going to succeed at least this week in holding metals below this resistance zone so they can cover some more of those shorts. Generally speaking, the first daily cycle low or first daily cycle out of an intermediate bottom will very often retest the previous intermediate cycle high. That's not 100% though. Sometimes you get a double bottom, so you get a retest of the ICL before the market really takes off. So this one could go either way. If we can break through this resistance quickly, by the end of this week, then I would say the odds are very good. This first daily cycle is going to retest this all-time high before it tops. If not, if the banks succeed in keeping this, blocking this from getting above this resistance zone, and if they can push it down, especially if they can break it back below this 10-day moving average, then at that point we may be looking at more some kind of, of our retest double bottom type pattern. So not really sure what to expect, although I will point out that silver is leading the metals, and as of today, it's trying again to break out of this consolidation box, and maybe that's a good sign that the banking cartel is not going to be able to keep gold suppressed below that trend line and below 1900 here. So we'll just have to see what this week delivers and whether or not gold can break free and break through that trend line before the end of the week.